Guys, have you ever wondered how is it like to build in the desert, or have you even tried it out? Well, my personal opinion is that it's kind of hard. You see that it is one of the most barren biomes in the overworld, other than the Mesa biome. The only actual wildlife in here is cactus, dead bushes, and a bit of sugarcane around these weird kind of water areas, oases, whatever you want to call it. So, I'm going to tell you what I feel about building in this biome and how I feel about building with blocks of this biome. First of all, let's just assess this biome for a second. It's pretty barren as you can see, and it also has tons of these dangerous areas where it's just a time bomb. If you ever update any block near a floating sand, it's going to fall down. So that is actually pretty dangerous. If you're underneath the sand, you will get suffocated. But everybody knows how hard and how difficult it is to actually work with this biome. But it still has kind of bit of resources to gather. So the main question of this video will be, how is it like to build with the items? So I'll explain that in a second. First of all, let's just see what stuff that we actually can harvest that's actually kind of useful. First of all, okay, we weren't lucky there, that maybe because I am in creative mode. Yeah. So, first of all, we can get sticks by the dead bushes, but still, sticks without wood is nothing. Then second of all, we get green dye from these cactuses, and all the sand variants, everybody knows what those are. First we have the normal sand. Where did this come from? Just a second, guys. We'll be right back after we eliminate this. Okay, as I was saying, then you know what we have. We can just type in sand and we can see there are a little bit of versions. Then we have normal sand, and of course it's red version, which we're not messing with around with right now because this can only be found in the Mesa biome and somewhere else, not in the desert. Then we have the sandstone, chiseled sandstone, cut sandstone, sandstone slab, cut sandstone slab. Then we have smooth sandstone that majority of my builds will be made with if I have to build with sandstone. Then we have the sandstone and the smooth sandstone stairs and slabs. So now let's get to the block palettes that we'll use if we were to build. If I were to color the floor, I would choose these. Normal conventional sand, of course, red sand, any concrete powder, and clay. Because clay also looks like powder only. Then, you know the drill if I had to build a house or stuff like that. Normal terracotta, which isn't found here, but it is really good in building stuff related to here. Sandstone, cut sandstone, stuff like that. So first, let's just get into some ideas that we can make with the stuff found here and a few stuff from other places. First of all, we have these really cool pillar designs. And I think I've seen a lot of these being used in large scale build, but specifically in the desert, this kind of pillar just fits in with a desert theme build. So that's that. Then we have this pedestal build. Everyone has been doing that for years, but still you just have a different feel if you do it with this specific block. Then here you also have these really cool patterns that you can make, which are really cool. Then you have this farm courtesy to my friend Soben, who also has a YouTube channel. Links in the description. Also, while you're at it, check my and Soben main channel, Soben and Smile. Again, links in the description. So, courtesy to Soben, I found out this really cool cactus farm. It isn't the most efficient. In fact, it's the least efficient of all, and I don't even know if it works in survival. Let's just hope it does. So when it grows 3 blocks high, the observer observes it, and then the piston gets right beside the cactus. And cactus has a really cool mechanic that if you place a block beside the cactus, it will break. So that's a cool mechanic, and that's what allows us to make this kind of farm. So cactus farms. But you also know only one of these ideas are actually only be done with the resources found here, like the cactus is only found here and some other biomes, but specifically here. So behold, as I show it to you, the the better looking desert well. You know this stupid well that doesn't really have a lot of stuff. But I improvised it. And for it to look extra cool, uh, you can just download Optifine, and I might give links to that in the description down below to buy to get every single thing. It's completely free, and I all the links are in the description below. So what it basically does with glass is, you know those obnoxious different lines that you have in glass. This Optifine just basically erases those lines in between. So you basically have all of this. Yeah, this is it. But it also has kind of like a challenge, and that challenge can only be done. That challenge, what better way to do that challenge other than in the good old survival mode? First, I'm going to destroy. I'm gonna have something to help me. First of all, a netherite pickaxe. You'll get that in a second. Then, I guess aqua affinity or whatever that stuff is. Aqua affinity or whatever that is. You need that. I'm going to need a netherite helmet because that's the new style. Anvil to combine these all. Then I'm going to require. What actually am I going to require? I think that's it. Other than full netherite gear, because there are some explosives involved. That's right, there are some explosives involved. You will get that in a second. I didn't mean to do that there. We'll just destroy that item. And I'm just going to throw this in Aqua Affinity. And then I'm going to go in /game mode. Survival for now. I'll just show you what. Okay guys, so now I'm in survival mode. I'll just get this anvil with me. And I'll wear all of this full netherite gear. And I'll be sure not to step on those stone pressure plates for now, because that will be oops side. So I'm going to now break through sand, and I'm just going to breathe in because I don't know what aqua affinity actually does. I think it's breathing. So you have great loot in this because I think it will be rarer. Yes. Tons of TNT, tons of bone, tons of lot of flesh, carrot, diamonds, even some pieces of netherite in this case. Carrot, stuff like that. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you step on this thing. Yeah, that's not that good, is it? Yeah, it just obliterates its all. So that's what happens when you step on those. So you really want to actually not step on those, or what I would do is just deactivate them so that this doesn't happen. Like literally, it blew up so much. Just like 9 pieces on one pressure plate and 4 pressure plates. So that would be 36 pieces of TNT. That's still a lot. And I guess that is all for today. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.